1 second. Oh, you know what also? Okay, so I
How
wanted to test
useful do
this
you think
out.
my shoulders are?
I don't remember where you do this. So does anybody know where you can change the way he addresses
Or
you?
maybe you're still figuring that out.
Does anyone know? Like the nickname? Pet name, whatever? Like maybe it's here? No. I'm stuck in the orbit battle though because I have no crystals to ascend, lol. I think it's the profile menu. Or maybe it's in the text. Hmm. Hmm. Because I found out a funny thing that I wanted to check out with you guys. But for that, I need to first find where the hell is it. Okay, I'm gonna have to Google it. Okay, how do I set nickname? I hope they're
The
talking
oranges
about
disappeared from the table. Really? You don't know?
on the home
But your
screen. Click on
fingers smell
your
just like them.
level name in the upper left corner. Then click to the little pen next to your name. Oh, okay. I got it. So, okay. Watch this.
It's hot. Help me unbutton my clothes.
Whoa, Silas! I didn't turn on that reminded me, the heart rate monitor. Why is he not saying it? How do I get him to comment on this? On the fact that I changed my name.
It's pointless to carry around a handkerchief. That's something for people who get their hands dirty.
Okay.
I was waiting for you to bump into me, and you did just that.
No, it does. I've seen videos of them talking in English. If you change it to master, that they will all comment on it. I just don't know how to get them. Oh.
I was waiting for you to bump into me.
But how do I get
And
him
you did
to
just
acknowledge the Silas?
Speak. I hope you have a good reason for finding me this time.
Okay, I'm gonna have to Google again. Oh, so
Seeing you
there's
with the
there's
sunrise
other
makes the
trigger
sunlight
words.
bearable.
Their trigger nicknames Darling, Honey, and Girlfriend. Oh, also wife. But how do you guys trigger it?
Seeing you with the sunrise.
Yes,
makes
but
the
where
sunlight
is the...
bearable.
Oh, I see, I see. Okay, I see. Okay, let's go, guys. Are we all ready?
Keep teasing me like this and I'll have to return the favor. Don't be surprised then.
Can you please acknowledge the fact that I asked you to call me differently? Sir. 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 Sir.
I dreamt about you while sleeping today.
Okay, well that's kind of cute.
It's probably because I watched you sleep for too long last night.
That started very nice and ended in stalker territory. Silas! Okay, let me turn on the heart rate monitor.
You're too...
And you know, while I'm at it, I might as well pull the TikTok that promised me this. Yeah, unfortunately, we're gonna have it looking like Silent Hill, but... you know, whatever. Hey, hold on. It's for TikTok. Okay, let me see. Because I know I saved it. Unless it got deleted. Unless it got deleted. I'm spending way too much time on this. Never mind. Okay, give me 1 second to clear my nose. Right back. If I go away and he's gonna say it, I'm gonna be so mad. Would you already connect to server? God damn.
Before fading to dust, some long for eternal sleep, as eulogy chanted by stars. Into that serenity, their lost time forever buried. She rambled 1,000 times, a million miles searching for light. Free from the rule of death, now see.
I thought I was hearing things. Master. No one has proven themselves worthy enough to make me call them that. Yes, of course. Whatever you say goes, Master.
Finally. Of course, when I walked away. Let's see. Oh, I don't even have a nickname for Zane. Oh, I'm sorry, my dude. I love him for how sassy of a bitch he is. Yeah, apparently I thought that I like a brat tamer, but apparently I like a brat enabler. Okay, Zane, comment.
Why do you want me to call you that all of a sudden? Are you thinking about something weird?
I'm thinking about Zane.
In that case, I'll think about you too, Master.
Oh, let's fucking go. Oh, also, I unlocked a new thing with him that I haven't even tried yet. Hold on. I unlocked this.
Are you trying to guess where it feels good? Assessment complete.
Mr. Doctor.
I see you also figured it out.
Mr. Doctor. Okay, let's change them all. Xavier. Meow, sir. Raphael. And Caleb. Alright, let's see.
Master, how may I serve you? Would you like some tea, a leg massage, a shoulder massage, or...
Or...
So you prefer rebellious servants? Then can I cross the line between master and servant? Master.
Oh my god! Xavier! Damn. You know what they say about the still waters run deep? I kept trying to remember what it's like in English. Okay, let's see Caleb.
Do you want to boss me around?
Why not?
I mean, of course you can, but... You've been doing it in your own way for a while, Master.
You didn't even commit to saying master. Ugh, whatever.
Where did you hear that from? Of course I'm not gonna say it. It's not meaningful enough for our relationship. It needs more...
I'll just ask someone else then.
Someone else? Who? You're not allowed to leave. Master, 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 master. There, I said it. So, you can't ask someone else now.
Oh my god. You're so dumb. Cannot change it anymore, right? For today? Yeah. Next stream we're gonna try wife. Oh my god, I tried the other text option with Zane and he gets jealous. Oh! I was like, which text option? And then I'm like, oh, right. Yeah, I figured that Ruff is gonna be more interesting than Caleb's, so I was like, you know what, let me see Caleb's, and then we'll finish on a high note. Anyway, will we ever finish it? One way to find out. Will my nose stop running? No. So annoyed that always at a stream where I need to read a lot, I get my nose decides to be a bitch. Alright, let's go. As the protofield dissipates, the massive wanderer vanishes with it. If he tells Zane it's a joke, he's like, do you joke like this with other people? If so, how do I get my master only to pay attention to me? Ah, I do like that response. I do like when they get jealous. Except for Silas, because Silas is immediately like, yeah, I'm gonna murder this guy. The modified shell is still present when I fall to the ground. As equivalently, portrayed by the sound effect, a thud. The arena's floor gives way because of the impact. I plunge into boundless darkness along with the debris. Oh, I remember now. They went under the arena. My descent ends with a violent crash. Clouds of dust billow out around me. My entire body feels shattered. Waves of pain slam into me. I just read that this entire passage can be read as a smutty fanfiction, if you think about it. I'm not saying you should. I'm just saying that unfortunately I've read enough to know that. Oh man, we're still back here. Yeah, this is an interesting bit. Every bit in Silas is an interesting bit. My right arm, I can barely move it. Please don't be broken. Clutching my stiff right shoulder, I squeeze through the cracks of the broken shell. A beam of light streams down through me, through the hole above. It illuminates my position and reveals I'm in the middle of a towering corridor. Where's Silas? The floor was completely destroyed. I wonder if he also fell down. Silas! Silas! Silas? No response. I hope he's okay. Suddenly, I feel a faint tremor in my chest. I whip my head toward the end of the corridor. Its source is there. The vibration is soothing, and it gradually syncs with my heartbeat. My feet start moving on their own. As if someone is pulling invisible strings, I'm drawn towards the darkness. I didn't finish!
Active life form detected. Verifying identity. Verification complete. Welcome back. 0.
The sudden system malfunction warps the announcement into eerie static. It echoes between the high walls of the corridor.
Welcome back. Researcher Wesley.
Wait. Was Wesley the one who's like with the Caleb chapter? I don't remember.
Welcome back. Researcher Dimitri.
Excuse me. Dimitri. I'm surprised for a moment, but the name fails to stir any significant emotions. I knew he was someone important.
Welcome back. Researcher Josephine.
That's her grandma, right? Grandma. As each name is announced, the system voice becomes gentler. The empty corridor is seemingly filled with the shadows of people walking through it once again.
Congratulations on regaining consciousness. Subject 001. How are you feeling today?
Well, my nose is running, but the voice is quiet as though it's waiting for my response. Grandma's documents also refer to me as a subject, and the system addresses me with the numeric designation 001. It's me, right? Damn, Sherlock Holmes among us.
The following has been detected in the test subject's emotional state: confusion, weariness, and anxiety. Physical pain signals are also present.
Very observant.
Subject 001. Do not be afraid. The nearest researcher is located in the observation room for demonstrations. You are currently 126 meters away.
Sorry, just sniffing cocaine.
Please follow the guidance lights immediately to receive assistance.
A pale blue light materializes on the floor. Arrows pulsate one after another and beckon me to venture deeper into the facility. Where the fuck is Silas? As I walk, more passages branch off from both sides of the corridor. Deepspace Signal Analysis Lab, Cosmic Archaeology Archives, Genetic Extraction and Analysis Center? The Gaia Research Center's scope of scientific endeavors is far more extensive than I thought. I keep walking until I see Life in the Future, Backtracker. Xavier? Life from a higher plane of existence, emissary of the divine. Life from the ancient ocean Lemurian civilization. Don't tell me Raphael is also... The labels point to different corridors, and each corridor houses a unique specialized research team. Whoa. That's a turn of event I did not expect. Finally, I spot the sign for the Unicorn research team. It's pointing to the most prominent door at the end of the corridor. My heart pounds on my chest. The truth I've been waiting for, it's within reach. Yet, I'm hesitant. I'm suddenly afraid of facing my past. Maybe this is just a trap. But I've come too far to turn back down. Turn back now, turn back down. I press my hand against the sensor in the center of the door. Resonate. The resonance triggers a vibration and blue light, it's clearly yellow, courses through the circuit. It illuminates the massive door that has been dormant for so long. The heavy metal doors slide apart, and warm light pours in. I turn my head away and raise my hand to shield my eyes.
What game are we playing today?
In a dreamlike haze, I watch as a tiny girl runs past me and throws herself into the familiar embrace of the figure standing in the light. Grandma! I take half a step back and rub my eyes. The vision vanishes along with the warm light. Are you telling me the Gaia Center kept Xavier and Raphael under surveillance as well? I thought it would be only Caleb. Under the hushed blue LED lights, a figure stands behind the doorway. They slowly turn to face me. You!
You're finally here.
Oh, that's who
It's been a
Dimitri
while,
was.
Subject 001. Our little bomb.
Don't flirt with me. Silas will know and he'll kill you. You can't just end here. Where's Silas? From greatness to madness. Dimitri. So that's why everything here still works, even though it was abandoned for years. The real reason you're in Charon, it's because you're guiding the research center.
Of course. This place holds the buried dreams of countless researchers, the seeds of world-changing discoveries. In addition,
Dimitri spreads his arms. It's somewhat of a dramatic welcoming gesture.
it's where you were born. Your first home in this world.
I tighten my grip on the gun at my waist. I'm waiting for the next outrageous revelation.
Back then, the research team accompanied you every day. We raised you as if you were our
bitches
own
and bros
child.
and non-binary
We
hoes.
believed you represented humanity's most intimate connection with deep space.
Hi, Bayleaf. Fragmented faces of figures huddled together manifest before dissolving into light and shadow. I don't recognize any of them, yet a warmth wells up from the depth of my heart.
After the Chrono Rift catastrophe, our team was disbanded. Many of us disappeared without a trace.
Did it take you to another 30 hours to make that progress, Bayleaf?
I'm the only one who stayed here to keep watch. I knew you would return one day. I've been waiting for you for a long time.
Did you throw this entire Hunger Games situation just for that? That doesn't make any sense. You already knew who I was when you saw me at Charon.
Why, of course. I can recognize our most precious treasure anywhere. Your power is unique.
Only 8
after all.
hours? Good. Congratulations on the progress. I'm very proud of you. He unconsciously moves half a step. Upon seeing me back away warily, his voice becomes even gentler.
Don't be afraid, my child. I've been waiting for you this whole time. I must atone for the sin I left behind.
That's not ominous whatsoever. Silas, where
I know
are
you have many
you?
questions. Go ahead. Ask them.
Silas,
I'll
protect
tell you everything
me.
you want to know.
Dimitri has a cool hat. Isn't it a fedora? Hi, Faker. How you doing? How's your Monday? Seeing the sincerity in his eyes, I hesitate. Should I ask him a question? I might be close to the truth this time. I need to hear what he has to say. You said I was born here. Why don't you tell me what happened back then?
While not
Okay,
an
well, it's
ancient
not a fedora
beginning,
necessarily.
it was still sacred nonetheless.
Okay, enough with the dramatics. Just tell me what's up. It was the second palace, so I got the boss done on my first attempt. Nice. I good. How's it going? Apparently I've been like right on the verge. Huge plot turn of events. Plot twist, plot turn. And I'm low-key mad at myself that it took me so long to make it here in this story, because now I'm like, oh shit. Mori's fine. Refuses to eat her dinner for some fucking reason, but she's fine. A hologram of an energy graph depicting the process of planetary evolution appears in the center of the ruins. Planets are born, and eventually they die. Then, they're reborn only to die again. Visibly moved, he stares at the following data curves on the display.
It's a beautiful cycle.
Is it? I asked about my origins, not humanity's. You don't have to start from when the Earth was formed.
You think this is the life cycle of a planet? It's not. It's a representation of your life, your power.
Your power! Is he crazy? Go on.
You are Ever's most wonderful, most magnificent creation!
Okay, voice actor, you need to chill. Just a little bit. Just a little. Just a tip. A blank expression appears on my face. I can't even pretend to play along anymore. And where the fuck is Silas? But Dimitri doesn't care about whether his audience is responding or not.
It began in 2034, when humanity received a faint signal from deep space. Once it was decoded, it revealed a story about a planet's quest for immortality.
Aligns with what we know so
An ordinary
far.
planet achieved immortality by harnessing an inexhaustible cosmic energy source. They inspired us.
And that inexhaustible energy source is us.
And so, we conducted an experiment using collisions to recreate this inexhaustible cosmic energy. After several failed attempts, one proved to be a success. The energy manifested.
The source of energy might be inexhaustible, but you, Dimitri, are exhausting the shit out of me. I apologize.
However, no one expected it to appear inside a child's body. And that child was you. The powerful energy fluctuations we were waiting for, they came from you. The power was impossible to analyze and measure. It only grew stronger as time passed. It grew like a planet and reached its peak on day 27. Then it started to decay on day 36. On day 41, it disappeared completely, dead. Then it was followed by an explosion. But shortly after, your power reconstituted itself and began to grow once again, just like a planet. Therefore, We believe the power of the Aether core within your body is equivalent to the energy of a planet.
Talk about a main character energy. With growing intensity, his gaze gradually shifts from the hologram to me. It's as if he's seeking my confirmation. You're not sick in the head, right? In the dim lighting, Dimitri's fanatically contorted face becomes the very embodiment of his obsession, ugly and deeply unsettling. Despite my best efforts, I can't help but carefully phrase my next question. You're not sick in the head, right? I'm not trying to insult you, I'm genuinely concerned. I believe the part about you being a member of Unicorn research team, as far as I'm aware, Ever has been systematically hunting down their former members over the years. My grandma and other researchers were among those they killed. It's understandable that years of internal and external pressure have affected your mental state. You live alone in a place like N109 zone. It's okay to get therapy. Damn. Dimitri's outstretched arms are slowly lowered as a look of dejection appears on his face. I low-key feel bad.
I don't blame you for being skeptical. Even we who witnessed your birth firsthand were at a loss. We didn't know if we should let you grow up like a normal person or use you as a resource.
Why are you so, like... What is this, like? Are you trying to go through a full scope of emotions? Like a student, theater student? Like, what is this? Like, sorry, I'm not, I know I'm not being very articulate, but I'm just like, he's going through such high emotional, intense delivery that is so not resonating with what he's saying.
Would this immense power lead to catastrophe?
Less is more, Dimitri. Less is more. There goes that caring facade. Took you long enough. Referring to this place as my first home and talking about a magnificent creation, in the end, it was about making a massive profit. Even in the ramblings of a madman, fragments of truth lie hidden beneath the insanity. From his words, I can piece together what Ever wanted to obtain via Unicorn. They desired a new kind of energy that was far more powerful and plentiful than Earth's natural resources and protocore energy. Maybe that was when Ever set their sights on the Aether Core.
You have no idea what kind of temptation lay before us back then.
While Dimitri is engrossed in his fervent monologue, I keep an eye on his unstable state. I also use this as an opportunity to examine the laboratory. Where is Silas?
We had countless
We're in
debates.
danger!
The Chrono Rift catastrophe struck when we were in the middle of our endless back and forth.
What are you, a Disney villain?
And then it happened. It will always be the most regrettable thing I've ever done.
Dude, how can one seriously
never make up for it in this life?
How can anybody take what you're saying seriously?
My career, my dreams, my colleagues.
My colleagues!
We spent to achieve our goals.
My colleagues! Wait, why did you turn into fucking Arnold Schwarzenegger there? This pumping iron! My colleagues pumping iron! Sorry, I just... So, every main love interest, including MC, does such a great job, and then everybody else is just mind-boggling to me. It's like the way they made the second Silent Hill, where they like just plucked these like people from the street that these were not like professional actors. Like, this is what it feels like. Tangent over, I'm sorry. Something's wrong with it. Yeah, the lack of acting. My gaze quickly shifts to the control panel, some distance away from Dimitri. I discreetly get ready to use my evol.
It's over. It's truly over!
Suka. I can't. I'm sorry. This is. Oh, brother. Seemingly drowning in penitence, Dimitri falls onto his knees and triggers a hidden mechanism. A surge of energy rises from below. The large laboratory begins to shake as the rails. Where's Silas? Wait, it's not the laboratory that's shaking. It's my heart. Seeing movement beneath my feet, I quickly back away, but I slam into a wall instead of finding a door. A massive curved glass panel had silently descended behind me. Its cold surface blocked my escape route. Your kitten is encaged, Silas! Also, I finally put the Heather Silent Hill 3 sticker. It's bread. It like so perfectly matches this tumbler. I love it. I've barely pulled out my gun when curved glass panel previously suspended above and diagonally in front of me descent, where I see a piece of hair or a lint. Okay. The panels are about to create the perfect cage. I'd be stuck inside the spherical chamber like an insect. No, a kitten. Preserved in amber. Блядь. It's a mechanical trap. I'd walked into the jaws of the beast as soon as I stepped through the laboratory doors.
Go on now! Fix our mistakes! Go on! Go!
Silas, please save us from this acting. Silas, please! Please, Silas! With steady hands, I slip a small explosive charge into the last remaining gap before the glass panels seal themselves. Then I get down the ground as fast as I can. Shock waves reverberate through this. English is not my first language. Spherical chamber. A strong force strikes my head in spite of the pain. However, I hear the rails get jammed for a split second. I charge towards the explosion side without second thought. Explosion and no Caleb? I don't know. Sounds sus to me. Using my momentum, I smash my gun against the area where the glass panels meet. The impact forcibly opens a narrow gap barely half a palm wide. I immediately raise my gun to shoot. My bullets hit the area near Dimitri's feet, but they failed to stop whatever switch he activated. I aim my gun at him. A familiar energy emanates from the darkness behind Dimitri. Finally, Silas! As he stands up, my instinct screams at a new threat. I open fire. The bullets hit him, but he seemed unfazed as he pulls out a weapon and aims it at me. The powerful blast sends me flying and crushes with little chance of survival. I had been desperately clinging on. I love the background music. No, not Silas? Silas! Silas! Save me! I'm a kitten in danger. Where are you? Chaos, agony, the freezing cold. My body feels like it's been cursed. I must have blacked out for a bit. That is Raphael when he stabs his toe. Tell me that's not canon. Fighting through the pain, racking my body and taste of blood. Racking? Yeah, racking my body and taste of blood. I force myself to get up inside the glass sphere. On one knee, I struggle to catch my breath. Below me lies a metallic floor made from an unknown material, and above me looms an inverted glass chamber. The familiar sight triggers a flood of memories. This is the Deepspace collision chamber. I was imprisoned here before.
Stop struggling, child.
You stop struggling through every line, sheesh. The voice pierces the thick glass. The collision chamber has already been activated. It's now floating 6 feet off the ground. Dimitri stands below and the controller in his hand is stained with blood.
I already obtained the current data on your eval while you were in the battle.
He raises a chip in his hand.
Once I insert this into the chip reader, the equipment can use its antimatter capabilities to completely neutralize your energy.
And what is that gonna do? Accomplish, I mean. Although there is a gentle smile on his face, the hate in his gaze twists it into something grotesque. Disguised to turn away and try to concentrate on resonating with the collision chamber's energy source. Oh, resonate! I can't resonate with it. How is that even possible?
Go. Return to where you came from. You never had a place in this world.
Yeah, say that to my 5 boyfriends.
Humans who foolishly try to control a power as great as yours will only bring disaster upon themselves.
The delayed laughter. The delayed gratification from a joke I made by Sia is honestly that's like my Tinkerbell fuel.
The Chrono Rift catastrophe and the Wanderers. It was all because of our greed. We should have never created you.
You did not create her though. She's existed for God knows how long.
With the hands that stained this world in sin,
Whoa.
I'll put an end to it.
Sigh. I stand up while using the glass wall as support, yet vertigo hits me. Air is being drained out of the chamber. The pressure suddenly drops and the air in my body rapidly expands. At this rate, my lungs might rupture before anything else kills me. I hate to admit, but I feel like I'm getting a sense of deja vu. My body recognizes this feeling before my mind does. Muscle memory is sending me a warning. It won't be long until I lose control of my limbs. I won't be able to feel anything, and my strength. Even thoughts will slow down and fade into oblivion. That was who I used to be. I won't sit here and wait to die. My thoughts are sluggish as I watch myself in slow motion. I draw my weapon, struggling to raise my arm. I pull the trigger and cause an explosion. But the energy burst from my weapon is absorbed by the active collision chamber. It can convert energy into fuel for its power source. My vision blurs. Not only is my strength being drained, but my body is also becoming numb. The glass chamber reflects the cold laboratory lights. They sketch out fragmented memories. This is not the time to reminisce. Bro. It's the same collision chamber that I was violently thrown into as a child.
Those monsters and that cosmic void in the sky. It's all because of you.
This genuinely reads like Eddie in the original Silent Hill.
You are this world's calamity. We should have destroyed you years ago.
I've experienced this before. It was him that time too. The contorted face of the young man begins to emerge with Dimitri's weary, wrinkled face below. Then I lose my sense of direction.
Since that day, I've been the only one who is determined to destroy you. I failed before, but time proved to me that I was on the right side of history. I will finish what I started and atone for my past failure.
Silas, any moment now would be good. This lunatic.
Be gone! Go back to where you came from! Just die already!
These are very violent words, sir. I also feel like he's standing there with a crucifix or something. I refuse to let this maniac kill me. A powerful resonance resounds and builds within the chamber. It sinks up with the tremors deep within my heart. I desperately try to maintain control. I'm attempting to seal the weak spots the echoes create, but I'm fighting a losing battle. The resonance's energy hums and shatters invisible chains. My consciousness breaks free from its physical cage, and my soul rapidly surges forth. My consciousness disperses with the energy burst. Countless Reverberations echo across this planet, and from deep space, a mysterious connection descends. My awareness gradually fades as my body feels weightless. The ethereal eye appears once more. It devours me completely this time. What am I? Hi, Melt. How you doing? Where's Silas this entire time? I swear to God. In boundless darkness, I drift through the cosmos. It's like I'm part of it. I am thou, and thou art I. I am the cosmos. I see a planet on the brink of destruction, and the different paths it could take. Some explode like tiny fireworks, because there could be others feature along. And people are like, Gooner game. However, all of them something, and at the end of their lives, each planet collapses inward. A tiny core takes its place. The one born from destruction, the Origo core. It silently floats in space. An energy stirs from its slumber. Cosmic strings resonate with it. Space-time twists and stretches. Everything and nothing has changed. I'm actually about to jump in the shower to rinse my hair, dyed it red again. Hell yeah! The Origo core descends upon a planet nearing collapse. It's waiting for the end, and its own birth. Okay, but like, where is Silas though? All the sensation in my body disappears, and the scene before me gradually fades into darkness. Suddenly, I hear a strong heartbeat and feel a warm power flow through me. It's a fragment from another place and time, yet it brings a familiar presence. Everything that was lost has returned to me. At first, they're just blurry images reminiscent of scattered, flickering stars in my mind. But as time passes, these images start to become clear. They slowly come together and form vivid, tangible scenes, complete with sounds, textures, temperatures, and even the faintest presence. They're real and full of life. Unfamiliar fragments connect into a single unbroken thread. Those past experiences, emotions, choices, and missions, once again they cross the barriers of time and space, carefully weaving themselves into the fabric of my existence. They become a part of me. Are you, this is where you're gonna end it? Damn. Thank God all the chapters are available to us. Finally! I suddenly break through the downpour of memories. My vision refocused. Took you fucking long enough. The familiar black-red mist envelops the area. I'm shielded from the falling rocks and steel beams. Meeting my stunned gaze, Silas relaxes his furrowed brow. An amused smile appears on his face.
Nice explosion, little bomb.
If it wasn't for the way he says it. Figured I died and then you shave my sides again in the morning. I shave your sides in the morning? Did you give me a plane ticket? What's the deal? Okay, also, how's the sound, guys? Okay. Silas!
This place is collapsing. Give me your hand.
Oh, I thought you'd never ask. Lol, stupid autocorrect. The hand reaching out to me now overlaps with the memory of the same hand breaking through the barrier many years ago. Fragmented memories flood my mind, but there's no time to dwell on them. I force my aching arm to move and grab his hand. Silas yanks me out of the wreckage in one fluid motion. He secures his grip on my arm as he crouches.
Keep your eyes open this time, kitten. Watch how we escape and remember it well.
Overwhelming power lifts him up and manifests behind him like a fiend that crushes all obstacle in its way. Its wings have blocked out the heavens. Okay, but like, where was he all this time? BRB gonna go shower, keeping the stream playing though. Oreo the dog can watch while I'm gone. Well, who's Oreo the dog? I don't know who's Oreo the dog. Hi Oreo! Woof woof! We soar past the crumbling debris and fly away from the depths. Thunderous explosion echo below. Explain yourself, sir. Standing at the edge of the arena, I finally see full extent of the destruction caused by uncontrolled energy bursts. The entire central arena has collapsed. Only a bottomless pit remains, its edges crumbling away. I leave Silas's side as that strange detached sensation gradually fades. Dimitri, bound by tendrils of black-red mist, is thrown down before us.
Our deal is complete. Now surrender your soul.
Excuse me?
Monster!
There are two of us here. Who are you referring to?
You're not a monster, Silas. Talk like that about my husband. His unfocused gaze can no longer locate his enemy as he desperately claws at the mist coiling around his neck.
The terms of our deal haven't been fulfilled.
What deal, Sai?
I only agreed to bring her before you. Foolishness and arrogance aren't valid reasons to breach our contract.
Silas violently grabs Dimitri by the collar. The mist swiftly coils around the former researcher's neck.
You underestimated how much she's grown. Look at you. Thinking she's still the little girl whose life you held carelessly in your hands. Like every gambler who overestimates themselves, you are not as clever as you think you are.
That voice, sorry.
I know who's behind the antimatter. Let me go.
With a contemptuous laugh, Silas forcefully turns Dimitri's head to face me.
Get a nice long look. It'll be your last. And do your best to remember the person who brought about your downfall. Die with a smile for us. All right?
As Dimitri's screams and body are swallowed by a black-red mist, I turn my gaze to the center of the arena. One after another, muffled explosions resound underground. Die with a smile for Kitten. That's me. The place will be gone after today. It won't reappear anytime soon. The laboratory was never meant to exist. Might hold a few childhood memories. That was never meant to exist. Might hold a few childhood memories. I might have cried in some corner or laughed in front of a platform. Perhaps I made those researchers who saw me as an otherworldly specimen believe I was just a normal child for a moment. Or maybe none of that ever happened, but it doesn't matter anymore. Explain yourself, sir.
How much do you remember?
A lot, but it's all jumbled up. I ignore whatever happened to Dimitri and look at Silas. That deal you made with him, was it when I escaped from the research center?
Yeah.
Did you bring me here so I could remember everything? He doesn't look at me. Instead, he speaks as if he's addressing the darkness beneath his feet.
You would have done this sooner or later. That's just who you are.
Then shouldn't you be worried about my power destroying you and this world?
Should I be?
I stare at his profile to emphasize my point. Right now, I can't control my power when it fully manifests. Assuming it happens again, everything here might be destroyed like my soul. With a slight smile, Silas shakes his head. He raises his hand to draw my attention to something. A familiar linkage materializes between our wrists to bind us together.
Sorry, but your soul doesn't have the privilege of leaving whenever it wants.
Neither does yours.
I will keep you bound to me for all of eternity. Our connection transcends this place and this world.
Okay, but, like, it's not you who will keep her bound for all eternity. It's her wish that bound you two together for all eternity. I stare at his chiseled jaw for emphasis. Yeah, that chiseled jaw is in itself an emphasis.
So, are you done looking around?
I cannot wait to put on a Silas wig and red contact lenses and just witness how that would look. I guess there's nothing else to see. Silas nods and turns to leave. As his arm moves, the linkage forces our steps to be in perfect sync.
We're done here. Let's go home.
Who's home? In the vast cosmos, my power has no starting point or destination. It appeared when the universe was created. It's a fundamental law etched into the fabric of existence. At some point, a force, weak yet unbreakable, began to bind me. And with it came an endless fall. All I can think about is Katamari Damacy when the little girl goes, I feel it! I feel the cosmos! In a majestic arena floating above a nebulae, a boy and girl stand. Soaked in blood, they're greeted by thunderous cheers. It's that thing! It's that... Ow! Fuck! When it comes to killing wanderers, Silas and I always have perfect coordination.
You're not going to team up with me this time?
I hate teammates who try to steal my points.
Then, what do you hate more? Teammates who steal your points? Or teammates who can't keep up with you?
You're so annoying. If you steal my points again, I'm throwing you into Tartarus.
Okay.
Give me your hand. We're a team now.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's that other world where Silas and MC were like children gladiators. The disconnected scenes flash by in a random order. Sometimes they're blurry and hazy, other times they're crystal clear. As time marches on, the deep space tunnel, vast and capable of tearing apart any form of energy, separates us. The memories dissolve into my current reality. Images overlap. I recognize the figure before me, but now he's tall and imposing. He descends with his fierce pride. Below the sky, he materializes before me. In the destroyed laboratory, he silently stares at the collision chamber before smashing through its barrier with his fist. Alright, so now to tragedy, right? Now to our angsty Elsa. Oh no, we're still here? Was this... Wait, did I do this? Surprise in the Discord? Oh, we're not done yet. With our Mr. Goth Daddy. Let me see. Ah, okay, Brenda, okay, like this is just another level, okay, like, guys, look at this shit, look at Brenda's photography work, look at that. Somehow the pose here looks like, I don't know, like dad and mom posing. Look at this shit. Look at this. You better be posting that on Tumblr. Ah, look at that. Beautiful. Yeah, I see that you accidentally made him a lesbian of sorts. Either lesbian or frontman of Guns N' Roses. One of the two. I'm unsure. A lot of that is that neat background art, lol, but thanks. Well, no, the first one, okay, I agree with you, but the first one is like an artistic choice, okay? Like, it wasn't just the background. Like, that was a story was told in that shot. In the timeless N109 zone, I fall into a deep, dreamless slumber. When I finally open my eyes again, it takes me a while to reorient myself. Did I tell you guys that I kind of low-key want to dress living room as, in like a Silas theme? It's like, you know when, you know that thing like people have like a bunch of like, you know, green vines, like all of these like fake flower greens, you know, on the ceiling and such. And I was like slowly moving to that thing. Then I was like, you know what? I'm gonna keep that for the bathroom. There's already some in there, but I'm gonna keep that mainly for the bathroom. I want the living room to be that, but it's all like black and red. Maybe a little bit of white sprinkled in there somewhere for contrast, but all black and red. And I was at the dollar store the other day and I was like, bestie, there were so many flowers for that, but I was like, no, not now. This is, no, not later. Also, Brenda, I am pretty sure I'm gonna do, I don't know if you even remembered that I promised to make it for you, but I am going to this week finally make you the glasses beaded chain that I promised like a year ago. I just made Victoria's yesterday, so I'm gonna do Cody's and then I'm gonna do yours. And I still remember your colors. You had like a bunch of greens and stuff, which I have a ton of. Do you want to see Victoria's while she's not here? Well, let me check if she's not here. She's not here. Hold on, let me show. She asked for pink and white. So I ended up making her like a, it's like super girly pop. It's like extra girly pop. I just need to put like the little ears that attach to the to glasses, but there it is. There's the glasses chain. There's like a bunch of hearts in there. There's some flowers, different shapes and sizes, but yeah. I would have added more purple for contrast, but she wanted pink and white, so I hope she likes it. And I wish I had matching charms, but I didn't for like the ends. Unfortunately, it's not matching, but oh well. So cute. You like it? Yay! Because I thought it was a little much. That I should have kept like more of like smaller beads, but if you think it's cute, then it's cute. I believe you. Also, you know, while I am talking about this, and I have made a present for Victoria like a year ago. And just because I was like, oh, I'm gonna send everything at the same time, I still haven't sent it, but I made her this. out of perler beads. And then with some beads, this. And it's just sitting. It's just sitting in my stupid fucking drawer. Just waiting to be finally sent. And also, just because I'm already. And she asked me to make this for Cody. It's all just sitting. It's been done for like a year. Anyways. Just wanted to show you while she's not here. I hope she will live for that, and I hope the cats will not. Because it was funny. When I was making it, my idea was that like, oh, it'll be a Christmas ornament, and then she was like, oh, we don't do like Christmas tree, and I was like, oh, I'm making you a Christmas ornament. And then they went out and bought a Christmas tree, and then I haven't sent it for a year. Anyways, I am the best and the worst at the same time. I managed to be both. I'm an incredible woman. Anyway, I'm glad you like it. I stare at the intricate patterns on the ceiling for a long time before a single fact slowly dawns on me. I'm alive. As if a switch has been flipped, I finally become aware of my surroundings. Outside, the distant roar of gunfire and artillery resounds while music plays nearby. Didn't the Zoyan... Oh god, I forgot that there's this name that I cannot pronounce for the life of me. Didn't the Zion hunt end? Mephisto! Mephi, what are you... I sit up and look around. Mephisto is perched on the bedside table. He bobs his head under Silas's fingers like a chick pecking at grain. Okay, I'm back, and as I thought, it came out a muted red. I didn't bleach it beforehand. Is that something you don't like, muted red? I love muted red. I mean, you could tell because I did muted red right before this color, but... I literally saw Victoria a few weeks ago and forgot to give her some stickers my mom got for us, so you are fine. It's been a year, Brenda! But it colored over the faded blue-purple. Yeah, that's nice. I think it'll probably, from my experience, once you wash it, it's gonna like wash into this like red purplish, which is gonna be real pretty. No, I do, and it's a lovely color. Hell yeah. Well, feel free to post on Discord so we all can see. Why are you here?
Shouldn't you be asking that to the person who carelessly fell asleep?
Oh. I raise my hand, but don't see the familiar linkage. Massaging my temples, I realize my distant memories have started to blur with reality. How long was I out? Don't tell me it's been 4 or 5 days.
You would have starved to death in that case.
Silas is lounging in a small armchair next to the bed. He's looking out the window. Maybe tomorrow, as I don't want to blow dry my hair in the middle of the night. Plus, I gotta rinse the shower out of my collar. Makes sense, makes sense. All valid points. Several gemstones, 3 wine glasses, and a marker are scattered. Interesting collection. Scattered across a nearby side cabinet, small table, and floor.
It's morning. And more importantly, it's been 3 days since the Zoian hunt ended.
Zoian.
Overtime
okay,
is
thank you,
almost
Sai.
over.
I love that synced with the car honking outside of the house. A terrifying explosion resounds in the distance. Seconds later, the windows rattle from the shockwave. I already forgot how he pronounces Zoian? The arena is in ruins. Why would anyone still fight to be its owner?
For certain people, that place still has important stuff. And with Dimitri out of the way, their battle will be more ruthless.
Silas's gaze is still focused on what's happening outside, his hair swaying because of the shockwaves. He maintains an aloof attitude. Curious about what he's looking at, I get out of bed and approach the window, but I can't even make it there before settling into the small armchair. I nudge Silas so he can make room. What's going on? My whole body feels weak. It's like I've been thrown into space and had to orbit Earth 3 times. You didn't hit me while I was asleep, right? What the fuck is that question? What the fuck? You didn't hit me when? I'm sorry, what is the slander of my man? My man is the most gentle and consent aware of all of the guys there. How the fuck? How dare you? How dare you? Excuse me, I'm baffled. I hope he is
Between
too.
the two of us, you'd be the one to do that.
Exactly, right? Did I hit you while I was sleeping? Silas holds up 2 fingers and glances at my right hand.
Twice.
I had no idea I was dreaming the entire time. Maybe I got too excited. Silas finally turns to face me. He gently takes my wrist and gives it a little shake. I am just so proud. My man has way better composure than me, because I would have been so offended at her saying that. And he's like, no, it was you.
Are you well rested now?
More or less.
Let's go then.
Where? Mephisto takes his chance to sneak away, snatch an empty wine glass, and fly out the window. What? That's an art I want to see. I want to see somebody make an art of Mephisto grabbing a wine glass and flying out the window. Like, what is he going to do with it? Silas stands and stretches before picking me up.
Time to eat.
Aww. But where did Mephi go? It isn't until Silas makes me sit at the dining table that I realize just how hungry I am. I'm hungry for this man. I devour everything in sight until I'm stuffed. Strength gradually returns to my weary limbs, and I start to feel clear-headed. I slowly finish the last of my juice, then I carefully nudge Silas's leg under the table to let him know I have a question.
I see you're disregarding table manners, kitten.
I was worse during our first meal together. Isn't it a little late to start worrying about etiquette? Something cries out near the window. Mephisto, who had been absent during the meal, taps on the glass and squeezes through the gap. He drops the dark-colored objects into my hands. Did he exchange the wine glass for something? What is this, a flash drive?
A biometric key from the Gaia Research Center.
Was Mephisto like the law of equal exchange? I must exchange it with something of like the same size. I tighten my grip on it. Then what are those people really fighting over? Silas pauses as he holds his drink. It's as if he's unsure about how to respond.
We'll talk when you're more sober.
You're also one of the contestants doing overtime. When did you...
Luke and Kieran are more than capable of dealing with those fools.
Yes, they are, my boys. The key shows signs of age, and someone has scratched off its identification number. It's impossible to tell which researcher served as its original owner. Possessing the key means having authority over the abandoned Gaia Research Center, even though it's nothing but ruins now. A wisp of black-red mist creeps up the back of my hand, forces its way between my fingers, and tries to take the key away. Silas!
That's my trophy. Give it back.
I thought I was their trophy. You're just letting me look at it? Silas stretches his long legs to push his chair. He leans back against it as he uses his index finger to guide the mist. It's still pulling on the key. Dismissing the idea of letting go, I clutch the key with both hands and lunge toward him like a sparrow drawn to a grain of rice.
Your theft techniques are getting sloppier by the day. Are you going to headbutt me to death before you loot my body? Sit.
Silas had me rest against him, and when he sees me holding the key with both hands, he laughs.
You're a persistent thief.
But you're the thief who stole my heart. Since you've already shown it to me, I can borrow it at some point, right? You're very generous.
You had a nice meal and are on your way to a full recovery. Yet the first thing you do is come up with a plan to steal my stuff.
I'm not doing that. He's not insisting on taking the key back, so I secretly breathe a sigh of relief and change the subject. I've decided to talk about my more recent dreams. I wanted to ask you something. Ever since I woke up, but you kept steering the conversation in another direction. I saw us fighting wanderers in some kind of interstellar arena. Do you know anything about that?
What else did you see?
My gaze drifts from my hand to his shoulder and then to the light reflected from the wine. Dancing on the wall, I continue in a softer voice. We fought countless wanderers and monsters that looked like modified humans. Then we were the only ones left in the arena. The crowd went wild and screamed for us to fight each other to the death. It doesn't matter where you are in the cosmos. Every gladiator arena created by intelligent life abides by the same rule. There can only be one victor, so...
Either I kill you, or you kill me.
I sit up straight and touch the corner of his eye. I'm searching for that hidden color in his right eye. But when we faced each other, you didn't attack. Instead, you took my hand and asked if I wanted to escape together. That nebula was more chaotic than an abyss. I didn't see how it ended. Did we manage to escape?
What do you think?
He brings his empty wine glass closer and presses its cool surface against my forehead.
If we hadn't, then who exactly are you looking at right now?
We're pretty special, huh?
Speaking of which, you never doubted yourself, or worried about my capabilities for that matter.
Then you went through hell and back, barely escaped with your life, and arrived in the N109 zone before it fell?
More or less.
Oh.
Have you ever considered that me landing in the N109 zone wasn't a coincidence?
Wait, so this was in this lifetime? That was not another lifetime? Oh, shit. Well, not all of the stuff. Oh, really? And the dragon one? No, what are you talking about, Sia? No, no. Learn your lore, bitch. It's because of the Gaia Research Center? Silas remains nonchalant. I found some documents in the corridor of the old facility. The Unicorn Research Team, or rather, the Gaia Research Center as a whole, was attempting to establish contact with Deepspace. The Unicorn researchers wanted to recreate a powerful cosmic energy source, which exists within me as an ether core.
Do you believe what Dimitri said?
Not all of it, but I don't have a testimony from anyone who knows more than him. Strip away the outlandish claims in his message is actually quite simple. I possess a destructive power. Trying to keep my thoughts from dwelling on Dimitri's fanatical declaration or his poor acting, I turned Silas's glass in my hands. Something weird happened in the collision chamber. I was about to lose consciousness. This planet, the starry sea above us, and the depth of deep space that are invisible to the naked eye. They all seem to have some kind of force that resonates with me. Were those things ether cores or something else? Now when I think about the deep space tunnel in the sky, I feel like I've gained an understanding that goes beyond what's currently known about it. It's not the source of all disasters. It's a bridge connecting us to civilizations more superior than humanity. Maybe Dimitri wasn't lying. It's possible I have the power to destroy everything. My thoughts traveled through the darkness in the collision chamber and how I sank into overwhelming strength. It's strong enough to erase an entire planet. What lies dormant inside me is powerful and uncontrollable. Suddenly, a hand grasps my chin. My gaze lands on Silas's disinterested expression.
When I pulled you out of the giant glass tank, you looked like you were in so much pain that you wanted to die. If it really hurts, then stop. Don't force yourself. And don't ever make that face again while you're at it.
I look directly into his right eye. The mesmerizing ether core within it remains tranquil, and my racing thoughts slowly calm down. It can always pull me back, right? Just like before. Whoosh. Are you mad? I didn't do anything. As I look up at him expectantly, Silas stays silent for a moment. Then he appears interested. Grabbing my hand, he leads me outside.
No, but you slept for too long. I'm bored.
So where are you dragging me off to? Do you want to have some fun? Go. Please say that they're going for a joyride. I beg of you.
I'll help you get used to wielding devastating power.
No.
That way you'll be a bum who doesn't always think about self-destruction.
Huh? Find yourself a man's. Sorry, what? Never mind that point. We enter a familiar, dimly lit room. Silas helps me into the egg-shaped gaming pod. He puts the hologram helmet over my head. Are you about to play your VR games? As the pod slowly closes, my body tenses. Silas taps on the glass. Although I can't hear anything outside, I read his lips. Now come, conquer everything in your path, starting with me. You're going to play a video game? Sigh. Whoops. I'm not gonna resize this, sorry, it's too much work.
A challenge will always be exciting.
It's Sword Art Online!
Are you prepared to keep up with me?
That's a good
Take this.
It's time to serve the main course.
There's plenty to go around. Silas.
It can't escape. Let's settle this in one fell swoop. Be careful, don't let it hit you. That's more like it.
Take this.
It's time to serve the main course.
There's plenty to go around. My turn. It's your turn.
Okay, if you say so. Here.
I'm okay. Let's take it down first.
I hate it when it does that.
Take this.
It's time to serve the main course.
There's plenty to go around.
We're halfway there.
It won't take long for us to be done.
It's time to get rid of some nuisances.
Eat this.
This is only the beginning.
There's more than take this.
It's time to serve the main core. It's your time to shine. It's time for an energy storm.
phone. Would you like to catch up?
To the ground.
It's time to meet your...
We crushed them.
Why would I try it again? He's helping. I mean, he's doing something. I'm not sure what is it that he's doing, but I trust him. That the only thing I know is that I trust him. When the snow falls. Are we switching to Zane? Are we going to Angst territory? We're done with the brat enabler and we're going to the brat tamer. Mr. Doctor? Or not yet. Never mind. After matching wits with Silas for 47 rounds. That's a very precise number. My heavy eyelids forced me to be the one to call it quits first. I slept so... Huh? She still hasn't eaten, right? What the fuck? I slept so deeply that when I woke up, I found myself in my own bed. I had been moved there and didn't even notice, stir once. Was I really that exhausted, or do I trust him too much? A little bit of both, probably. I massaged my throbbing temples as I recall the information I received during our break last night. Silas's curiosity was piqued by these mysterious antimatter weapons, and he decided to investigate their origins. Luke and Kieran were equally thrilled. They rubbed their hands together as if to say, we finally have something fun to do. Given the usual efficiency of Anakindness' leader, that mysterious hunter will soon cross paths with an odd little group consisting of a boss man, 2 troublemakers, and their crow. As for the key found in the ruins of Gaia Research Center, will it unlock the secrets of a hidden past, or take me down another path that leads into an unknowable future? Either way, it's what I have to investigate next. I look around the room to find every curtain that has been drawn shut with great precision. Not even the smallest sliver of light can get in. My place got turned into a cave, basically. And only he'd do that. Ugh. I walk to the window. As soon as I pull back the curtains, blinding light floods my vision. Ooh, she's blind. Sorry. As far as the eye can see, a cold radiance has engulfed the city. A blanket of snow covers every building. It's snowing in Lincoln? That's just Zane stressed out, man. 1 week later. For a while, I've been investigating my past and uncovering Ever's secrets. And now this ever-changing, precarious world seems to face an unprecedented crisis. Protofield disturbances, climate anomalies. Some say Earth's climate system is broken down and a disaster comparable with the Chrono Rift catastrophe is imminent. Or they could just accept that global warming is real. Others claim Earth is on the verge of collapse. All tectonic plates will shatter and thus human civilization will end. Yet, among all these discussions about the end of the world, Earth's collapse and civilization's downfall, what actually descends upon Lincoln City is a silent snowfall that transforms the city into a pure white expanse overnight. Backtrackers, Lemuria, everything is starting to make sense now. But what about the life on a higher plane of existence, the emissary of the divine? Aww.
Long time no see.
Cutie pie, hi.
Back from your leave already? Captain Jenna said you had some personal matters to take care of. Is everything okay?
For my administrative leave, Jesus Christ. Only Jenna knew about my visit to the ruins of Gaia Research Center in the N109 zone. After hesitating for a moment, I shake my head and smoothly change the subject. I'm fine. You could say I went back home. By the way, have you heard of the term emissary of the divine before? It's supposedly connected to civilization on a higher plane of existence. Isn't that Xavier's people? The concept of being watched by civilization with— oh wait, no! It's what's it called? It's the— what is this called? You know it's Sia. It's— what curse is Zane? Astra, thank you! Could it be? It's actually the easiest to understand.
It can mean a messenger who can communicate with godlike entities.
I wonder
Even
who
if
it
they do
is.
exist, finding someone like that would be harder than finding aliens.
Nobody asked you, dude. The sound of typing behind me suddenly stops. When I raise my head, I see Nero has come over to join the conversation, even though nobody invited him.
And if those higher dimensional life forms aren't saying anything, well, even an emissary might not know they're one.
I've also heard that the next mass extinction might be just around the corner.
Okay, let's not bring it to a Death Stranding territory, okay? By the way, Sia, when are you gonna go back to playing Death Stranding so I can watch you play? For fuck's sake, you're off the film set now. I demand my entertainment! Nero silently rubs the area between his eyebrows. He's unconvinced.
Isn't that just propaganda spread by prototists to push for the development of protocore technology?
It's a lot of words that I do not understand here.
Not necessarily. In this vast, endless universe, who knows how many civilizations are locked in battle?
Tara, I don't mean this as an insult whatsoever. Did your tarot cards tell you that?
Our Earth might be the only surviving blue dot among them all.
She's so adorable, I love her. Amidst the ongoing discussion, my thoughts begin to wander. She reminds me of Mao Mao's friend. Yeah, every anime has to have like that kind of friend. Maybe Ever thinks our civilization is already approaching the limits of biological evolution. Pursuing the transcendence of evolution to counter this supposed crisis, that must be their true objective.
As a side note, there were strange omens before the 2034 Chrono Rift catastrophe. A polar night was present for 3 consecutive days.
While conversing, everyone unconsciously turns to look at the heavy snow outside. It falls as if descending from the cosmos
Regardless
itself.
of whether Earth falls apart or the world ends, as long as the subway runs and wanderers exist.
Girl.
We need to fulfill our duties as hunters and protect this city.
You're adorable. Okay, now we're going to Elsa. Or not? When we're together, I feel so great. My heart goes tippity tap 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 when I hold your hand. It's 5 p.m. and a lecture titled Life's Boundaries, a lecture that my mother never heard, is underway at Lincoln's University largest lecture hall. Aside from medical students, students from other departments have taken a seat to listen. I'm telling you, the validation I get, I can never be lonely on stream because I get an instant validation from the other room. Slightly 2-second delayed, but yes. His back faces a projection of a blasting heart model, and his authoritative voice is steady.
Life itself is not endless.
Dr. Elsa, hi. Hello, how are you?
Life and death, health and illness. These seemingly opposing concepts maintain the balance of life itself.
That's those smoldering hazel eyes maintain the balance of life itself. Ah, sorry, something in my eye. If only I had a doctor to help me with that. An inquisitive student raises her hand.
But with today's medical technology, we can potentially do gene editing, cellular regeneration, and even human modification.
Okay, Hitler, sit down.
If immortality becomes achievable, why should we still accept death as the end of life?
If we set aside morals and ethics,
Chill with the genetics.
these technologies could make immortality possible. But this also means that our goal in the medical field has shifted from conquering disease to conquering death itself.
I'll tell you that that chiseled jawline conquers death itself. Zane's gaze sweeps across every face in the room, his tone remaining calm as usual. I know, eugenics Becky.
To conquer disease is to extend life, but to conquer death is to control it. Can we still call ourselves humans after being modified and losing human characteristics? How do we even define human existence?
Only angsty bitch like you would ask those questions. Hushed discussions filled the lecture hall. The way I want him to say, "I'm a doctor, damn it," not a blank in one of those stories. He won't, but I want him to. I know, right? He's too composed for that. But I would love him to. Zane looks toward the back as someone quietly opens the door. A familiar figure appears. She quickly slips into the back row, her coat leaving a trail of melted snow on the floor. Not the anime gasp! He quickly shifts his gaze and continues with his previous point.
Life can be extended, but the cycle of life and death should not be controlled.
Every time I look at you, I feel like I go through a cycle of life and death and then resurrection. After the lecture ends, Zane is completely surrounded by eager students, most of which are female. I sit in the back row and wait as students file out behind me.
Did you see the news? How could they accuse Dr. Zane of disregarding human life and abandoning his patients? They're saying he has no ethics.
I'm sorry, what happened?
It all started when some government official's kid got diagnosed with protocore syndrome. They tried to use their family connections to pressure Dr. Zane into prioritizing their surgery. But he refused and went to treat another
Thank you for
patient who needed
exposition,
more
student
urgent
A.
treatment.
Oh. So that's why they're spreading all those nasty rumors about Dr. Zane online. What a piece of work.
This entire exposition is of the two. Oh, how dare they? Well, that's because. Sorry for my very articulate response to that. As the students' conversation fades into the distance, I stop eavesdropping and nod into quiet agreement. Oh my god, can I share something? Wait, hold on. I want the students to calm down in the background. I want a little quiet. Spotting a few reporters approaching the lecture hall, I catch Zane's eye and wave silently. I silently mouth a sentence. I hate you. Sorry, I would never say that. Come here, Dr. Zane. Zane glances in my direction, nods, and makes his way through the crowd of students. I feel like after I would master female Silas, I would love to do female everybody. But Zane's entire wardrobe is just like black on black, so how do I fucking stand up? Also, where does one get those glasses and like have them non-prescription? Outside of Amazon, I mean. It's like we were at Target on Sunday and I was like, let me see if I can find glasses like that because I do love Silas with the slutty glasses. And all of them were prescription. Okay, students have calmed down. Now I can say. Okay, so I already told Sia. So I'm doing my calls today, you know, recruiting for studies, and I call this man, and I'm like, hey, so and so, before we start, just wanted to double check if you're available between, let's say, 27th and 30th. It says on your, what you filled out that you're only available on 30th. And he's like, oh, no, I'm so sorry for wasting your time. No, I'm not available that day anymore. I'm like, oh, so you're not available on 30th either? It's like, yeah. I just got diagnosed with cancer. So I'm a little busy trying to figure out that stuff. All I could say on the other end of the line at the moment was, I see. Like, thank you so much for dropping the I have cancer bomb on me. I just wanted to recruit you for a silly fucking video game study. But he, to his credit, he immediately was like, right? He immediately was like, sorry for like putting that on you. I just like literally just found out. I'm like, it's okay. I understand. I wish you luck. This entire fucking address, I'm like, unassumingly calling, you just have that bomb dropped on me. Also, appropriate response, that's a rough buddy. I don't think that me calling people buddy, especially people who are like at least 10 years older than me, well, okay, not 10, 20 years older than me, maybe, isn't necessarily appropriate response. Despite all of the 20-year-olds calling me ma'am on the phone and making me feel old as fuck. When I'm like, bro, I'm 4 years older than you. What ma'am are we talking about? For Dr. Zane, just wear a lab coat and wear a snowman pin or something. I was thinking about that. It's kind of boring though, I'm not gonna lie. I would love to wear, I love his fit where he has the black vest and the dark green shirt. I fucking love that fit. Also, could wear the, spring outfit. A person of culture would get the reference, lol. Oh, I'm sorry, I'm not a person of culture. No, see, 20-ish-year-olds call me ma'am. I haven't spoken to a 12-year-old in months. That's an interesting sentence to say out of context. I used to do a lot of studies with kids. I'm telling you, I haven't spoken to a 12-year-old in months. I've been clean, man. I was called ma'am starting at like 13. I also low-key feel like a lot of the times when I get called ma'am, I then look at the survey and see that they're African American. I feel like it's also like a bit of an African American thing to say ma'am on the phone, but I don't know. I feel old. But yeah, what's the not the heart rate going up as you say that? No! I swear I have not talked to a 12-year-old. Where is Rough Buddy? That's Rough Buddy from. I'm not a person of culture. I'm so sorry. I was called ma'am starting at like 13, so I feel the struggle. Well, the funny thing is that on the phone they call me ma'am, but IRL everybody thinks that I am young as fuck. Funny enough, see, Moira gave me when I asked her like how old she thinks I am, she actually gave me the highest one I've had in a while. It was like 26. That's right, buddy. Is an Avatar: The Last Airbender reference. When does he say that? Oh, does he say that when like Aang admits that he like went through all of that, shit and like got frozen and stuff? I love Avatar: The Last Airbender. I keep wanting to learn the TTRPG system and run it because I know I would I rather have Sia run it? Yes, but she doesn't know shit in The Last Airbender, so I feel like it falls to me. Socks is like, my girlfriend turned into the moon, and Zuko is like, that's Rough Buddy. Oh, it was Zuka. Sokka. Socks, I know. Ah, Zuko. Which, by the way, Zuko and Zane, fucking vibes. Brother from another mother, am I right? After helping Zane dodge the reporters, we leave the university and stroll through the snow-covered streets bathed in the evenings. You're good at making complex topics clear and accessible, Dr. Zane. If I were a few years younger, I'd sneak into your lectures every day. Wah 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 wah.
Really? What was the second key point from the third section?
Oh my god. You're just like... You know what this reminds me of, Sia? You know what this fucking reminds me of? When we ran into our teacher from the first semester recently at film, at Film Fest, we ran into... You know I'm right because she's laughing. We ran into our favorite teacher from the first semester. Also, I low-key has had a crush on him. But see, we come up to him because we haven't talked to him in years, and Sia says like, I just want you to know that like your class was our favorite class like of all time. We learned so much. He immediately, without missing a fucking beat, he goes like this. He's like, "Oh really? Why was cinema invented then?" Without missing a fucking beat. And she stumbled. She's like, there's something with the horses, right? And it's like, yeah, to see if the horses all hooves. He's like, oh yes, yeah, I kind of remember. He's like, well, clearly you don't remember. I'm like, never change, sir. Never fucking change. It's that dumb energy that I've had a crush on. Anyway. Me though, lol, I would quiz someone like that. Well, maybe that's why you're attracted to. So, are you a brat tamer, Brenda? Tell us. Are you a brat enabler or are you brat tamer? We need to know. Everybody here needs to know. Faced with Zane's knowing smile, I sigh and turn to walk in the opposite direction.
Where are you going?
Your mom's house. I need to find a time machine so I can hear your brilliant lecture from start to finish. 3, 2, before I can finish my silent countdown, he grabs my hand.
Come back. I only saw you arrive near the end of the lecture. The time machine must have not been invented yet.
Coffee in hand, I sit down on a roadside bench as Zane hands me a weathered envelope. I do feel like you're a great tamer. I don't think anyone relationship with me could or should involve a brat. I think you're a brat tamer. Since you don't like Raphael and your Silas is not necessarily your favorite, or Caleb is also a brat enabler. I feel like you're a brat tamer. The psychological assessment has been made. You think? I don't know. The wax seal on the envelope is still intact. The documents themselves have small creases. Exchanging documents while sitting on the bench? We're like those secret agents trying to save the world and they...
Given what you've asked me to investigate,
yeah,
it is certainly a secret that concerns the fate of the world.
That was a very loud sound. I vaguely remember Zane mentioning Dr. Noah's Arctic expedition research, which might be connected. The cryptic patterns etched into the keys seem to point towards the traces of a primordial civilization.
14 years ago, a research team ventured into the Arctic to study life's boundaries. They made an unexpected discovery in an ice cave. According to the surviving documents, the pictographs they recorded in the ice cave bear a striking resemblance to the patterns on the biometric key. Some members of the expedition team mysteriously disappeared. Others joined the Unicorn research team. Dr. Noah has a photocopy of the expedition journal.
I don't think I know enough about any BDSM dynamics to make a fair assessment, so I trust y'all. Okay, but you know, this shit goes beyond BDSM. This goes beyond, like, you know, like it includes being a flirt and such as well. I've only recently realized that I'm a fucking brat, but all I know is sarcasm when lightly employed is fun. Yeah, no, that sounds like a brat tamer to me. I just think you'd like to spoil and give gifts and whatnot. Yes, but I think that she would also shower them. Yeah, shut up, Sia. She would also shower them in like sarcastic comments, like Zane. Yes, I just realized, believe it or not, I have spent my 32 years of existence without realizing that I'm a fucking brat. Anyway. Signals from deep space, the ether core key. The clues from an intricate web and it stretches across the boundaries of time and space. Almost unnoticeable, each strand is being woven into place. Stop with the Death Stranding, bitch. They're waiting for that singular moment when everything is taught. Please thank Dr. Noah for me. How is he doing? What about Pi and the others?
He and the animals are doing well. You remembered to ask about the animals, but have you forgotten something?
To ask about you? Huh? It dawns on me. Do you need special attention too? Brenda!
Do I look invincible to you?
You better take that shit back that you said about Caleb in the fucking Discord about him fetching for compliments. What is this, my guy? What is this? This is fetching... There. It's like my phone is right here, but like... This is fetching for compliments. You now look me at the eyes through your monitor and tell me that somehow Caleb is bad for fetching for compliments, but when Zane does it, it's totally okay. Oh, Zane once, huh? Someone hasn't watched the business trip and it shows. Sarcasm is a way of life, to be honest. Oh, 100%. No, because Caleb was literally like, oh, you don't like my gift? Die then. He was not. I'm not saying Caleb is perfect, but y'all need to chill a little. So how has Zane been lately? Have you been sleeping well? Do you still have nightmares?
I'm doing well.
Bitch. For some reason, my words elicit a soft chuckle from Zane.
You've already made time to pick me up after class. And since I'm on my way to work, why don't you walk with me?
It's only different because Zane's
the
entire vibe is like way more muted than Caleb's. That's the only difference. Traffic, excuse me. Traffic is at a standstill. During the evening rush hour, fortunately, Oxo Hospital and the association are within walking distance, so we decide to continue on foot. Snowflakes dance through the street. I feel like the alcohol is catching up. Through the streets as the intersection's traffic light turns red. The flow of vehicles stop. Pedestrians pause on the sidewalk, their heads tilted upwards as they wait. They watch the massive holographic display flicker about the intersection. Gee.
Ever has officially launched the Fountain of Atay initiative. In addition, we urge all citizens to stay safe while traveling. If there's an emergency, please seek immediate assistance from the evil police or Deepspace hunters.
See ya? He makes me feel safe, okay? My life has been an endless roller coaster since I turned like 17, if not earlier. I need some stability in life, and Caleb, with his caring and nurturing, gives that stability, okay? Fucking sue me. makes a big difference in how it comes across, to be honest. Caleb being so aggressive all the time is off-putting to me, so how is he being aggressive, bro? Caleb makes you feel safe, my girl. You should double your therapy. Do you like roller coasters? I used to like them when I was younger. As time went on, I started liking them less and less, because as I fucking grew up, I developed a lot of fears that I didn't have before, because self-fucking-preservation instinct kicked in. I was never afraid of heights up until, like, I don't know, like 5 years ago. Also, chill drunk, angry uncle. Whatever. Fine, I'll chill. I already indulged a crush on a straight boy named Caleb, and hero in my life. Lol, I'm good. Wait, illegitimately? Oh, is it personal? You had a crush on a straight boy Caleb. Is that so you're projecting? I see how it is.
Something happened at Azure Square in Imperial Ring Park.
Oh, exposition
They're
conversation.
saying the Alterum appeared or something.
No wonder the news keeps telling us to be careful lately. Having wanderers around was bad enough. Now we have to deal with the Alterum too. With one disaster after another in this godforsaken world, maybe it should just end already.
Here's the thing though, Karen. Even though I have become a little bit afraid of height, just a bit, just a reasonable amount, I'm still going rock climbing and everything. It doesn't stop me from going to high places. And even though I'm a little more afraid of roller coasters, it doesn't necessarily stop me from going to roller coasters altogether. But I have a line. I'm not gonna go to everything. Like, especially there's one at the Six Flags. I don't remember where, in Vegas, I think. Its entire thing is that it goes like this. Wait, hold on. It goes like this, then it stays there for a bit in this position, and then it goes like this backwards again. That shit I wouldn't go for. That sounds like trauma. The name doesn't help, but nah, it's mostly the fact that we're adopted siblings and he has been flirty since child. He hasn't been like flirty. It's just his personality. So would you go to a roller coaster park if I visit LA? Sure. No, yeah, I would. I love Universal. I do like Disney. I haven't been to Six Flags. Six Flags is a little outside of my comfort zone, but I would go to some of them. Again, his name in my episode, Falkers. Yes, thank you for reminding me that. Yeah, okay, in all honesty, I don't disagree with the criticism of Caleb altogether. I am just like, everybody's a little too mean to him. I'm just saying. Like, nobody's that mean to Raphael. I'm just saying. I can't help but stifle a laugh as the light turns green, traffic and pedestrians start moving again.
And for our final story, a medical controversy surrounding protocore syndrome has drawn widespread public attention.
That just like faded into nothing. Are doctors healing or killing? And the future of protocore syndrome. These sensational headlines drove past my ears in quick succession. I should finish the stream soon. Despite being at the center of this media storm, Zane doesn't even glance at the screen. The news keeps using the same stone-faced picture of you from Oxo Hospital's website. It's basically decades old at this point.
What? Are you tired of looking at it?
Cam, you are that mean to Raphael, lol. Well, you were until recently. Look, yes, but what I'm saying is, not a lot of people are. Everybody's mean to, what's his name? To Caleb. Yeah, if I forgot Caleb's name, that means I'm tired and I should start, yeah. Yeah, let's finish this and then we'll, yeah. Lane tilts his head as if he's playing along. He shows the tiniest hint of smile. But no matter, Caleb is second most popular. Yeah, everyone's so mean. Okay, fine, everybody around me is so mean, sheesh. But no matter what challenges or criticism you face, nothing seems to shake your decision or judgment.
What about you? Although you're not saying anything, I can tell something is on your mind. If it's a long story, well, this path might be short, but we can always turn around and walk some more.
Nothing ever escapes his notice, huh? After hesitating for a moment, I tell him about what happened to me in the N109 zone.
Those monsters and that cosmic void in the sky. It's all because of you.
Ugh. I have to listen to that again.
Are this world's calamity. We should have destroyed you years ago.
Your mom is this world's calamity. The Gaia Research Center, the Unicorn Laboratory, the Collision Chamber, and the Spatium Core I absorb into my body. The man's final moments, filled with resentment and rage, remain vivid in my mind. What? Huh? Oh, you mean... Yeah. Oh my god, it is! You guys! There's a cat! There's a cat eating right now. It's like she heard us. Oh, look at the baby. No, where did you go? Aw, man, come on. Oh, look at the way she climbed. The raccoon? Aw. Yeah, Karen, you missed. I was showing last night this cat and raccoon had a standoff for the food. Aw. Hold on. Wait, I should turn it off. Hold on for a second. There we go. There's the legendary critter standoff. We have the raccoon, and in the corner you see the cat. And the cat hissing at the poor raccoon. Raccoon doesn't really give a shit. He just like wobbles out of there. I can't. It's just the wobble kills me. I love raccoons so much. It's so adorable. Anyway. Well, I guess the cat just left. We'll see if another animal stops by today. Yeah, because the cat wasn't eating for long. She ate a little bit, and I put a lot of food in there. Fight. No! Are you kidding? I literally stayed up for a little bit because I was like listening. I didn't want them to fight. And then I was like, but what am I gonna do? How am I gonna break up a fight between raccoon and cat and not get rabies? If it was a possum, I wouldn't have to worry, but... Also, I miss the times when we had a possum coming in. That a possum was precious. Does Caleb get a lot of hate online? Because you guys are the only ones I talk to about the game, lol, so I have no reference. Look, all I will say is when people are making like jokes of like, oh, which of the lads guys is most likely to cry during sex? And everyone just unanimously says Caleb? Do I need to say more? That man's final moments, filled with resentment and rage, remain vivid in my mind. I'm constantly reminded of one thing. I don't belong in the world that I thought I knew so well.
So what you're saying is that they almost put you down in the N109 zone.
Didn't have to phrase it like that. He wanted to dispose of me like I was some kind of medical waste. When we were at the Anime Expo, Silas and Caleb were the top wanted. Yes, but also like... yeah. Zane's lips curve into a slight smile as the tucks of my cold fingers... as he tucks my cold fingers into his lap. Okay, finish the scene. I clearly need to go to bed. I'm walking down this path now. It's strangely surreal.
Are you more lost now? Or
Lost? Lost? Well, my very existence feels so strange. It's almost unreal. But does my existence mean anything in this world if I don't have my power? The sand warms my fingertips and I gently squeeze it.
Any identity is just a role we temporarily play. It doesn't encapsulate. Even without the identity and responsibilities they assign to you, you've been living just fine.
What if I end up destroying this world one day?
Give me a heads up before you do. I'll make sure to use up all my vacation days first.
At the last intersection, a brief walk quickly comes to an end amidst the crowd. After we cross the street, we'll return to our work and face the challenges that life has in store for us. A wave of sadness washes over me because we have to say goodbye already. I force myself to smile. Let's do our best, Zane.
Wait.
Just as I take my hand away from his, he catches it again. Then he pulls me closer and I'm almost completely enveloped in his coat. Looking down, I notice he's carrying his laptop bag and a simple, understated gift bag. He takes out a scarf from it. The soft fabric gives off gentle, warm glow under the street lamp. Oh, did he buy us a scarf? Today's not even a holiday. Why do you have a gift for me?
I didn't have a good excuse. But after hearing about your rather fascinating origin story...
He slightly leans down and carefully wraps a scarf around my shoulders.
Let's call it a celebration of your arrival in this world.
Aww. A mix of uncertain emotions wells up inside of me. They gradually melt away with the warmth of his touch. Did you find time in your busy schedule to knit this scarf, Dr. Zane?
I picked it out. Is it not sincere enough?
He raises his hand to smooth my disheveled hair. The snowflakes that landed on his forehead slowly melt away.
Whether it's ever or something else, the path you've chosen will be full of challenges.
Would have guessed. Oh yeah, Silas
You'll
was
encounter
definitely
many
the
people
most in
with ill
demand.
intentions.
Caleb was the second most in demand.
But more importantly,
With Zane being third, and
you
nobody
must be
wanting
confident
Savior or
about your own
Raphael.
choices. There are certain things that you can never take back.
Like what? In the vast expanse of snow, neither of us takes a step forward. Then my first correct choice for today must have been seeing you.
Thank you for choosing me.
Aww. When will this end? With 10 seconds left on the green light, he waves goodbye with his back turned before walking into snowy, dusky blue light. I watch his figure disappear into the distance before tightening my grip on the documents that stick out like a sore thumb. Looking around the bustling intersection, I'm surrounded by a constant flood of noises and excuse me, information. It seems every sound and flash of screen pushes people toward their next split-second decision. With this key, I might finally unlock the secrets from 14 years ago. They all involve the ether core, or rather my own secret. I take a deep breath and turn toward the street that will lead me to the association. Okay, there we go. Alright. that's enough for today. See, we'll be streaming tomorrow.